When a seller in a commercial sales transaction breaches a contract, the breach can have significant supply chain implications for the buyer, and it's not always feasible for the buyer to find replacement goods elsewhere. In Klein v. PepsiCo Incorporated, we explore the circumstances under which courts will award the remedy of specific performance, forcing a seller to fulfill its contractual obligations. Eugene Klein, wishing to purchase a second-hand Gulfstream G-II jet, worked with Universal Jet Sales to locate an appropriate aircraft. Universal recommended a G-II for sale by PepsiCo. After an initial inspection by Klein, Universal agreed to purchase the jet from PepsiCo for $4.6 million, contingent on a satisfactory professional inspection. Universal would then sell the jet to Klein. On April 3rd, Universal sent proposals for the respective purchase agreements to PepsiCo and Klein. Universal also sent PepsiCo a bill of sale, which the company forwarded to an escrow agent working on the transaction. On April 7th, Klein's mechanic inspected the aircraft, accompanied by PepsiCo's chief of maintenance. Most necessary repairs were performed at the inspection, and the parties reached an agreement regarding the few remaining issues. On April 10th, one day before the sales transaction was scheduled to close, PepsiCo notified Universal that it was withdrawing the jet from the market. When Universal and Klein demanded that PepsiCo deliver the aircraft, the company responded that the parties had never reached a final agreement on the sale. A breach of contract action was filed in federal district court, with Klein arguing that PepsiCo and Universal had a binding purchase contract, which PepsiCo breached when it refused to finalize the sale. Rather than money damages, Klein sought specific performance, requiring PepsiCo to move forward with the sales transaction. Klein alleged that specific performance was an appropriate remedy because he was unable to cover by purchasing a replacement jet. Evidence at trial showed that 21 G-II jets were on the market at the time, 3 of which were comparable to PepsiCo's jet, but that a price increase rendered it a poor investment for Klein to purchase a replacement after the alleged breach. The district court ruled in favor of Klein, finding that PepsiCo had a contract with Universal, which PepsiCo breached, and that specific performance was an appropriate remedy. PepsiCo appealed to the Fourth Circuit.